Top focus at 3:30. An Indian Sikh man has filed a discrimination case against a club in New Zealand after they denied him entry unless he removed his turban. Two contrasting stories from the same city coming to light. Just a month ago, a Sikh man removed his turban to cradle an injured child who was hit by a car. 30-year-old Indian Sikh Gurpreet Singh hasn't been allowed inside the Manoreva Cosmopolitan Club. The receptionist allegedly told him, "You can't go inside because of the headgear policy. You have to remove your turban." Gurpreet is a real estate agent and has been living in Auckland for the last 7 years. He said this incident has left him feeling shocked and insulted. The club has denied any religious or racist discrimination, but claimed that they have a long-standing no headgear rule, with exceptions being made only on medical grounds and for special club events. On the other hand, 20-year-old Turban Singh made international headlines a month ago when pictures of his humane gesture went viral on the internet. He was also rewarded for the deed by a local television channel. Let's get a word from Gurpreet Singh, who's with us on the phone line from Auckland. Gurpreet, thanks so much for speaking to India today. Can you tell us what exactly happened when you approached the club?
Hello.
Yes, Gurpreet, go ahead.
Actually, our team member just decided to go for that cozy club just for lunch. And when one of us just tried to enter and they stopped me to enter that club because of my turban. They said you have to remove your turban because we have a headgear policy. Me and my other mates tried to explain them this is not a headgear. It is in the New Zealand. It is recognized as a cultural identity and a religious belief. But they refused to do other comments. They said that's our policy, and if you want to go inside, then you have to remove your turban. So, without doing any further argument, we decided to go somewhere else. And after that, I just made a human complaint to the human rights. So,
Gurpreet, can you emphasize for us once again what exactly have you done? Are you planning any sort of legal action against this club?
Actually, I just made a complaint regarding the discrimination because the headgear policy, in the headgear policy, the turban doesn't come. The headgear policy is for the pants and the cap, you can say it, but turban is exempt from those options. That's why I told even the club, the receptionist as well, the same thing, but they refused. They said, we have a headgear policy, you have to take your turban.
And where have you made this complaint, Gurpreet Singh?
Sorry?
Did you go to the police with the complaint, or is there a human rights watch that you've approached?
I made a complaint to the police, but after that they told me that I have to go make a complaint in the human rights.
All right. And have they promised to act on this complaint?
Yes, they already made a complaint against them, and they are waiting to hear from the club.
All right. And Gurpreet, I want to understand this better. You've been living in Auckland for the last 7 years. This is the first time that you've faced discrimination of any sort?
Yeah, this is my first time I faced this situation.
All right. And do you see this behavior of the club as uncommon, because, or is it something that you have heard of or heard about from other people? Do you have friends who are also Sikhs who've encountered such kind of discrimination?
Actually, I was not aware about this situation. It was happened before in 2010 when they stopped one Sikh man to enter that club. So he made the same complaint as well on that time as well. So, but I have no any other information about that case, and even I was not aware this time. And
Gurpreet, is this a private club that you're talking about?
Yeah, this is a private club.
This is a private club that you're talking about. And I also want to understand, tell us a little more about the Indian community there in Auckland, and how many Sikhs do you see around there in the city? Is it uncommon for Sikhs to try and gain entry into clubs like these?
Yeah, I think most of the clubs they have no problem about wearing the turban. Even this is my first time I hear about this one. And even where club is situated, that is a major place where the Indian community is living, especially the Sikhs are living on that place.
All right, so you're saying that the policy in itself is deeply discriminatory?
Yep, you can say it, but the thing is, firstly, I decided to say that they need to change their headgear policy, but after reading their comments before, like they was doing from long time, then I think they are not ready to accept this thing that the Sikh religion is different and the turban is not comes up in the headgear.
All right, and Gurpreet, tell us, how is the media there reporting the story? Has the media there picked it up at all?
Yeah, they already have done their work, and I'm happy that local community is supporting me.
Okay. And have you been offered help by any government agencies?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. And what was the response of the human rights organization that you approached?
They are just wanted to talk to the other party at the moment, so and I can't make any further comments on that one because it is confidential at the moment.
All right, Gurpreet Singh, thanks so much for speaking to India Today.